Okay, here is a 2014 Ford Flex, just a front wheel drive. I have everything set up. All 4 clamps are set. Bubble level on all 4 wheels. And my lift is perfectly level with a laser. No questioning that. Level. Level. And just for reference, the clamps are as square up and down as you can. This thing sits fairly level. So I have 20-inch wheels selected. That's what's stock. That's what they are. 2014 Flex, 13 to 19. And just for reference, I also have an Autel WI900. It's like a really expensive alignment machine. I just got done aligning this car. These are the before measurements of what your KA tool machine aligned the vehicle to and said it was to spec, which I do have a screenshot of that. Let's see. This is a screenshot of aligning it with this. As you see, camber is out both ways, and it seems no matter what vehicle I put this machine on, the camber on the rears are abnormally worse and out of, I guess, what you would call as actual measurement. I mean, that's not accurate, because if you look here, our before measurement using the Autel machine, our camber reads that, so pretty big difference. And I've also put this on straight axle rear axle trucks. Like here is an example of one I just did not too long ago. Bear with me. I want it open. So here is 06 Super Duty, solid axle in the back, leaf spring truck. It definitely wasn't cambered in 4.5 degrees and 3 degrees outward. Well, actually, that's an E450 van. Same thing though. Here's one for a 99 Super Duty, and rear wheel camber, initial and before. You see how it's almost 4 and 4. Like that one is, it's like it's 4 degrees out of spec, no matter what car you put on it. So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. I'll run through this. Camera's going down. Do the rolling compensation. I do have the turn plates locked, the steering wheel locked. Just so you see, it's locked, it's in neutral, and it's giving us the go ahead here. Just rolling it by hand. Got a wheel chock in the front. Grabbing the car here so I don't move just the wheel. I'm gonna have to set my phone down because I can't pull and hold at the same time here. Okay, rolling compensation is done. I'm gonna follow the instructions of depressing the brake pedal, pulling the turn plate pins. Okay, pedal depressed, pins pulled. Pull those out, pins pulled. Just for reference, we're exactly back where we started. We're really close to the bubble. Never moved the front wheel chock. It's in the same spot it started. And we're go next on the screen, telling us to do the caster sweep. We got a green, going back to the right. We're green. Steering wheel is now straight. It says we're straight. We're straight here. I will hold the steering wheel. Not that we're making any changes, but for the sake of being accurate here, chalked, wheel still held. Green, wheel straight, next screen. And now, yeah, exact same problem here. It is saying our camber is leaned out 3.36 degrees, and it's saying the passenger side is cambered in -5 degrees, which I know that what I aligned this with before I just hooked this up, made no changes, drove the car, pulled it back in, and this is where we're at. You know, our rear camber 0.49 degrees minus 0.58. I mean, that's a drastic difference. Same our toe. That says we're towed in 5. That says we're at 0. Where here it says we're towed 0.01 and 0.2. So I mean, this one's close. That one's 0.04 out. Going to the front. I mean, that's also different. It says our caster is backwards, left and right. If you look, let me fold this. So our camber says we're 1.8 out, where our camber on this says we're minus 0.0 or 2.1. I mean, that's a really big difference. Same thing over here. You know, our camber is almost a whole 2 degrees off. Our caster here is higher than it says it is off of my Autel machine. Caster here is lower. Our toe is, you know, kind of close as far as the overall, which the left and right could just be where the steering wheel is held. But, you know, getting a lot of discrepancies with this machine, and just for the sake of, you know, proving our camber. So this is the front driver's side wheel. 1.8 degrees. It says we're cambered out. I have an angle finder here. Call this right or wrong, but just so we have a reference that we're zeroed here. The lift is level, and I'm gonna put it right here on this here clamp. So I mean, that has to be closer to what we have on the screen. We're 0.5 degrees, and it's saying it's leaning in 0.15. If I can do it on the rim. If I put it on the rim, and this is kind of just holding it, but it says about the same. Just for reference, the back, it says we're cambered inward 0.6 degrees. And if you look at the AUTOKAT, that rear camber cambered in 0.6 degrees is what this says. So I mean, that's relatively the same, where on here it says our camber is leaned out 3.6 degrees. So I mean, that's a pretty big difference. We could do the rear, but you kind of get where we're going with this. None of it's accurate. I'd like to fix it and make it, I don't know, usable, in hopes to sell it, because I've replaced it with a better machine. So any help you could give me would be great. I also have a question as to how I know in the description it says you can update at any time. How do I do the update in this screen? Like, I've tried this. I know the basic password 1 through 6, but when I get to the update setting somewhere here, database update, it says I have to select a file. I don't know how to select a file, or where to download the selectable file. So maybe it's like a software